Jennifer Zeller, and it's time for another edition of Tell Me More. This month, I want to focus on a new form from the Division of Real Estate, as well as letting you know of some reports of some real estate scams we're aware of in the area. Let's start with a big change for our members from the Ohio Division of Real Estate. Starting on April 3rd, 2026, all licensees who represent sellers in the state of Ohio will be required to present a state-mandated fair housing disclosure form about federal and state fair housing laws and penalties. This form must be presented and signed before you, as an agent, can market or show any property on behalf of the seller. This form's a bit different from others, and that in the event the seller refuses to sign, a licensee cannot market or show a property on the seller's behalf. You should make this form part of your listing process and package. We'll have some more details as we receive more information prior to the rollout of this new form. So make sure you're doing it right the first time and don't cut corners on getting this document to your sellers so that you do not risk being penalized by the division. Now, I want to let you know about a couple scams we've been made aware of here at Dayton REALTORS. Over the past couple weeks, we've gotten calls about agents being requested to list properties that the caller has no legal ties or rights to be doing so. Now, this is not a new scam, but it's alive and well in the area. This is why it's vitally important you verify the person who is representing that they have the legal authority to list the property actually do have that authority. You'll look like a hero to your sellers when they know that you are working on their behalf to protect their assets. Another scam we just heard about is one that is out on TikTok to rent properties that are actually another agent's listing. This scam collects a rent check fee and then responds back that they require another $500 to show the rental to the prospective renter. Sounds like a completely legitimate deal, right? But again, while we're familiar with these types of scams, many people are taken advantage by such scams because the scammers are getting really good at making their marketing look authentic. So protect yourself and your clients, and if working with someone you're not familiar with, do your homework to make sure that they are who they are representing themselves to be. And finally, I want to remind you of a great CE opportunity. On March 5th, 2026 from 9 to 5. This class is a required class for those seeking their Certified International Property Specialist designation, CIPS. The class is Global Real Estate Transaction Tools, and our own CIPS expert, Tammy Murphy, is our instructor. There'll be lunch sponsored by our friends at PC Title Pros. And one last thing. If you've not set up your OHID to claim your license at the Division of Real Estate, please do so. There are still a large number of licensees who've not done this. Well, that's it for this month. I'll see you in April with another edition of Tell Me More. I'm shooting a video.